Chucky is back, this time on the small screen, as the Sci-Fi Network has officially greenlit a Child's Play TV series, which will continue the storyline of everyone's favorite good guy. So let's break down everything we know. Hey guys, what's up? Zach Cherry here, and I started this channel because I'm a huge horror geek, and if you're like me, you might want to consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing the little bell thingy too, so YouTube can alert you of all my future content. And just to show me a little bit of extra love, give this video a thumbs up. How do you feel about Child's Play coming back as a TV series? Or what horror movie property would you like to see turned into a TV series? Personally, I'd like to see 13 Ghosts. So if you've been following Child's Play for a while now, you'll know that the television series is nothing new. It's been an idea that Don Mancini has been playing with for a while as where he wanted to take the series in its next direction. And if you remember, the last time we did see Chucky proper was in 2017's The Cult of Chucky. And even though this franchise has kind of had its ups and downs and eventually landed itself on straight to DVD and then streaming services, the beautiful thing about it is that it's been helmed by the same person the entire time. So you have this consistency. Every story is linked intrinsically. There are no multiple storylines that contradict each other like Halloween has. You could essentially watch 1988's Child's Play and come right up to this new television series. So I think that's pretty impressive that a storyline like this has lasted for over 30 years now. We don't have an official date yet, or an episode order for that matter, so there's no telling when or how long this might actually be. But when you consider the fact that, you know, these are probably going to be hour-long episodes each, and even if there's more than, 6, we're still gonna be getting several movies worth of content here. So along with Sci-Fi's official announcement of this series, they also gave us a brief premise. A vintage Chucky doll is found at a yard sale, and the inevitable murdering that ensues terrorizes an idyllic American town while exposing its hypocrisies and secrets. Several characters from Chucky's past, friends and foes alike, show up to expose the truth of the killings, unwinding the secrets of Chucky's origins in the process. So from that little blurb, there's a few things that I take away from this. First of all, we're gonna see a lot of returning characters here, so most definitely Tiffany, played by Jennifer Tilly. Even though Mark Hamill did the voice of the remake version of Chucky, I am 150% certain that Brad Dourif is gonna be coming back to do the voice of Chucky again, as he's been with the series since the beginning. Not that I have any concern that Mark Hamill is now considered the voice of Chucky. I don't think that that was anything. If anything, it was just a one-off for the remake, which I don't think we're going to be seeing any more movies of in this line of continuity. I imagine Andy is also going to be back, as he was a returning character in the last 2 movies, and his fate was kind of left on a cliffhanger, as well as new character Nika, who, spoilers if you haven't seen Cult of Chucky, is now directly possessed by the spirit of Charles Lee Ray. From that last movie, we also know that there are multiple Chuckies running around. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I'm a little hazy on how everything played out. I'm gonna have to do a rewatch. I'm probably gonna do a rewatch of the entire series very soon here. But I distinctly remember that we didn't get an update about Glenn and Glenda, who are of course Chucky and Tiffany's children, but those are 2 big characters that should also be making a return, even though the series has tried to distance itself as far away from the seed of Chucky as possible. With the fact that all these movies are still linked together and canon, it is very likely that we're gonna see them as well. In terms of other characters I'd like to see return are Andy's mom. I don't know what's going on with Catherine Hicks these days. I haven't seen her in anything since Seventh Heaven, but I imagine she's still working. And then of course Christine Elise, who played Andy's foster sister Kyle in Child's Play 2, and also had an uncredited cameo in the last movie. I think that's everyone, but if I missed anyone, please let me know. It's also sounding to me like this might be the finale of the Child's Play continuity. I think Don Mancini realizes that he's been very lucky to have had this extension onto this movie and then having this TV series as well. And of course, if it does perform really well, this might not not be the end, but I think that they might be writing this as if it is the end, having all these characters come back and culminating in the final takedown of Chucky. Something about the line of these characters coming back to expose the truth behind his killings. So, you know, I feel like there might be some new mythology that's going to be unveiled. To me, these movies are hilarious. I love them. The new ones aren't scary at all. I think the only time it was ever scary was like maybe the first and second. But, you know, ever since I saw Bride of Chucky, I think that was the first one I saw in the theaters, like I've been addicted to this series. And obviously as a Child's Play purist, I did not love the remake. I can appreciate that they did something different, but it was just so unnecessary, and especially considering that this was happening all the while these series were still being planned, and the fact that the story was going to be continued into TV form just makes the whole Child's Play remake seem like a very unnecessary roadblock in allowing that to happen. I also think that considering the fact that these movies have gone from theatrical releases to straight to DVD, Netflix, and now TV series is not going to diminish the quality. If anything, I think that the quality of the last few movies was substantially better, at least than the last theatrical release, Seed of Chucky. And also, when you're looking at the people who are behind this, Don Mancini was a director on the 2015 television series Hannibal, which, I mean, was amazing. So I have every bit of confidence to believe that the quality of this series is going to be on par with that. As more news pours in, I will be updating you guys on it, so make sure to check in with me frequently. I'll also be looking out for any Scream 5 news that there is. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I've been Zach Cherry, and I'll be right back.